Howdy, my name is Daniela, and the scientific name of my insect is the Phylum giganteum, and the common name is giant leaf insect.
Howdy, my name is Tessa, and the scientific name for my insect is Halomorpha halis, and the common name is the brown stink bug. Our debate topic is which insect has the better defense mechanism?
Typically, the length of the giant leaf insects ranges from about 96 to 109 millimeters, and the width ranges from about 52 to 57 millimeters, which, gathering from its name, is rather large. Its body is very flattened and leaf-like. The heads of this insect are also rather large, typically measuring to about 12 millimeters, with short antennae extending from it. The whole body is very rough and strong, and the mesonotum is jagged, offering the insect protection from predators. Due to its leaf-like structures and colors, the giant leaf insect's best defense mechanism is its ability to camouflage into its environment. The color of this insect varies per insect. Typically, they are green, yellow, or brown, or have all three colors. When they are young, they are more yellowish color, and as they age, they turn more green. These insects are native to Malaysia. The first female giant leaf insect was discovered in 1984 in the Taman Negara rainforest. The male of this insect was discovered much later in 1994. Breeding these insects is quite simple. However, they do require specific conditions. They prefer a very warm temperature of around 80 degrees Fahrenheit and like a high level of humidity. They need constant fresh air and plenty of food, water, and space to walk around. The giant leaf insect is a very docile insect and is most active at night. During the day, they sit quietly and do not move around much. At night, these insects will move around and eat. They like to feed on tree leaves, mostly from oak and bramble trees. These insects are not invasive or harmful to the environment. They are also quite unproblematic and do not have much of an impact on human society other than that they are very fascinating looking insects and would make a very interesting research on how they were able to adapt to their environment.
The brown stink bug is native to China and Japan, but has been discovered in North America only as recently as the mid to late 1990s. They were originally introduced to the East Coast accidentally, but have since spread across North America. On average, the brown stink bugs are 17 millimeters in length. They are small and shield-shaped with a protective outer shell that hides their wings like most beetles. They are brown in color and have a pattern on their back, allowing them to help blend in with the ground. These stink bugs are very invasive and are pests to many farmers who grow crops. This is because these stink bugs feed on many plants, including fruit and vegetable plants, but not exclusively. They are also a pest to the everyday person during the fall and winter times because they will take shelter from the cold in people's homes and are seen as a nuisance. This is because although they do not bite, they do produce an unpleasant odor. This pest problem is also happening here in the United States because they are not native here, so they have no natural predators. There is no sort of natural pest control that has been observed or created. While some may use pesticides for crops and homes, most people do not desire to use this method. They also do not have many animal predators because they are unpleasant to eat because of the odor that they give off. This makes their odor a great defense mechanism against predators.
The giant leaf insect has a superior defense mechanism because it blends in so well with its environment. It would be very difficult for predators to spot them. It would take a very careful observation to be able to locate one of these insects because they have the ability to camouflage so well. Although the stink bug gives off an unpleasant odor and repels certain predators, I believe this is also considered a disadvantage because it makes them stand out even more. Because the stink bugs do not have any natural predators in America, it makes them more susceptible to getting killed by humans. As their stench is so unpleasant, it is common for people to exterminate them to get rid of them. They're an invasive and harmful species, and humans use pesticides and other methods to kill them off. The giant leaf insect is also considered quite rare to find as they are so difficult to see, especially males of this insect. For the longest time, there was thought to be only females of this insect. However, in the year 1994, the first male giant leaf insect was discovered. Blending in with their environment is by far their best defense mechanism, because if it is so hard for humans to spot them, it must even be even more difficult for other insects and predators to recognize what they are.
While the giant leaf insect has great camouflage, the brown stink bug also has camouflage. The brown stink bug is brown in color and blends in well with ground and wood bark. On top of this, the brown stink bug also has an odor that it gives off as a repellent from predators. This combination is better than the giant leaf bug. If the leaf bug is caught, then it does not have a secondary defense mechanism as the stink bug does. The only way for the giant leaf insect to defend itself is to blend in with its environment and hope it does not get caught. The odor keeps away humans, animals, and other insects, making them undesirable by all. The argument made is that the stink bug will be easier spotted because of their smell, but I would argue that they are better able to keep humans and animals alike away because they smell. From research, we know that stink bugs have no natural predators, especially in the United States. This means the only way to get rid of them would be due to humans using pesticides. However, this insect is very hardy, and it takes a lot of pesticide to try and eradicate them, making it harder for farmers because they do not want to use too many chemicals on their crops.
Although the brown stink bug is much smaller in size and has a brown color, I do not think that its camouflage abilities can even compare to the giant leaf insects. The giant leaf insects look almost exactly like a leaf, whereas the brown stink bug looks pretty obvious as an insect. Combining its appearance and stench, the brown stink bug really stands out as a pest. Unlike this giant stink bug that is very still during the day and does not cause many issues compared to the brown stink bug. The camouflage ability of the giant leaf bug is not its only defense mechanism. The size of the giant leaf bug is much larger than the brown stink bug. I believe that this is an advantage over the brown stink bug because its ability to defend itself in case that a predator does not approach it. Another advantage of the giant leaf bug is that its hard and strong body, making it much more durable than the brown stink bug. The giant leaf insect also has a serrated mesonotum that can injure potential predators and it offers another layer of protection and defense to the giant leaf insect.
Admittedly, the green leaf insect has better camouflage than the brown stink bug, but the brown stink bug does have some camouflage and its smell as a defense mechanism. Having more ways to defend itself is better than just relying on one. While it may seem that the large size of the giant leaf insect may be seen as an advantage, I believe that it is actually a disadvantage. The brown stink bug is smaller in size, making it easier to hide in hard to reach places from predators, while despite its camouflage, the giant leaf insect is more defenseless if found. Because of its smaller size, it is also faster than the giant leaf insect. The giant leaf insect does not have a serrated body that helps to defend itself, but the brown stink bug also has a hard shell that protects it from outside forces, unlike the giant leaf insect. The stink bug, also unlike the giant leaf insect, has wings for an easy getaway if faced with a predator.
In conclusion, I believe that the giant leaf insect has a very effective defense mechanism. The strongest one being its impressive ability to camouflage to its environment, making it very difficult to be seen by predators. It stays very still during the day, making it even more unnoticeable and feeds off of leaves, so it's also almost always hidden in plain sight. It is very docile and is inactive during the day. Most of its activities take place during the night. Unlike the brown stink bug, the giant leaf insect is not considered to be a pest. It does not affect humans the ways that giant stink bugs do agriculturally or by intruding in people's homes. It is important to study this insect because of how fascinating it is, its adaptations are to the environment. It looks just like a real leaf, and it's mind-blowing how a creature like this was able to naturally occur.
Overall, the brown stink bug has much better defense mechanisms. Its odor repellent alone makes it great at fending off predators. But the fact that it also is brown in color with a pattern that makes it easily blend with its environment, has wings to fly away the moment it senses danger, and is smaller in size so it has a greater chance to hide where bigger predators can't reach, makes the brown stink bug better in defending itself than the giant leaf insect. These insects are important to study because of how invasive they are. They have spread across North America in a short period of time, while only being being present since the late 1990s and early 2000s. They tend to destroy useful crops and are hard to get rid of, even with pesticides, because they have no natural predators. More studies should be done to figure out an environmentally friendly way to reduce the populations of brown stink bugs across the United States.
Thank you for watching our debate and Gigum.